Hello, my name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader and I have a message for the water signs. This is for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Before I get to the water signs, I just wanted to extend an invitation. I have decided to offer my usual Skype and Zoom tarot card readings for a discounted or reduced price to help everybody out in this time. Right now is not the time to be running from your spiritual growth, your spiritual development, because that's actually what's going to give you the hope and the clarity in these days ahead. So I just wanted to make this available to you. Please check out my website below for the different kinds of offerings that I have. And as always, I'm happy to answer questions and things like that if you have. So let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to your reading. So we start off Queen of Pentacles, going into the Ace of Cups, going into the Knight of Cups. And there's a lot of cards in this reading. On the other side, we've got the Star, the Sun, and then the Eight of Wands. So all in a row, it's like this. So I'm going to put some down so I can actually do some gestures. So that we start with this message of self-care. And we start with this message of emotional self-care. Now, this is important at any time, but especially at this time, because a lot of you have really lost your way. You're so worried with what's happening right in front of you, the earth, the tangible, the material. You're so preoccupied with that you've really lost the sense of your emotional compass. And so as a result, you're feeling ungrounded, you're feeling scattered, and you've also lost your purpose for why you're here. So the first part of this message is finding some quiet time for yourself so you can tap into your self-love. And when you look at it from that perspective, you start to think, okay, well, if I really loved myself, what kind of experience would I like myself to have right now? What kind of emotions would I like to be feeling? So, for me, sometimes it's easier to put it outside myself. If I have a pet that I love so much, what would I want them to be experiencing? And then think of that pet as part of yourself and bring it back in. I hope that makes sense. Because when you do take that little step to do that, you're going to find a huge momentum forward. That's our Knight of Cups, back towards your spiritual purpose. Your intuition is going to start working better. You're going to start turning back on. You're going to feel kind of normal again. And what I love about this is we end up in the Star. And the Star is that coming after a big tragedy or big chaos, big tumult and upheaval in your life, you come back to that place of knowing yourself. The Star, where the heavens and the water are connected. So that means the divine is connected with your emotions. Everything is at peace. This card is just a moment of calm, like a deep breath, like being in your favorite spot and just feeling like time kind of stands still for a second. So now the good thing about that, once you've done the work, you've kind of moved through that emotional stuff to a better part, the sun I can't talk. The sun comes out. And the sun is the card of victory, of optimism, of hope, of surety of success. And then what I also love is the sun hits up against this Eight of Wands, which is looking at long-term gain. So it can mean literally taking a journey, but in this sense, it's talking about, okay, you've put the emotional grounding, the emotional self-care down. That has laid the foundation for this immensely long but successful journey where you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out victorious, smiling, happy. Everything is going to be right. And, I know when your emotions are so overwhelming and it's really chaotic around you, it's very easy to dismiss messages like this. But it's so important because that little step of nurturing the waters within is going to lead you on this journey to really, really being able to shine your light out, having everything work out in your favor, having all the stuff that you've wanted, the material rewards, the outcome of the challenge working out for you. All that stuff comes to you in the long term, but you lay the seeds now. So let me know if you've got any questions. I would love it if you would support this channel by subscribing and sharing these readings. It's really important to be shining the light in dark places right now, and whatever that means to you, I believe that sharing videos that are optimistic and helpful are one way to do that. So I'd love to hear from you. If I don't see you for a reading, I really hope that you take these messages inside and that they're meaning something to you. So I'll see you next time. Bye.